What's up, everybody? This is Parker from the Fast Foodies podcast, back with another fast food review. Now, recently, Jamba Juice actually just came out with 3 new breakfast items. They came out with the classic Handwich, the Impossible Handwich, and a spring breakfast egg bake. I think that's what it's called. And today, we're going to be reviewing the Impossible Handwich and the spring veggie, or the egg bake thing. It's the egg bite. Yeah, and actually recently as I mentioned, I'm from the Fast Foodies podcast, and my co-host and I, we just reviewed we did a fast food battle. We took the Impossible Sandwich breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts and put it head to head against the Impossible breakfast sandwich from Starbucks. And we tasted both of them and compared them which one was better. If you want to listen to that podcast, I'll make sure to link it down below in the show notes or in the description of this video. And also, big shout out to Peter and Tom at Jamba Juice, who served me up all these items, the Impossible Handwich and the egg bake. They were great. I really enjoyed them. Super quick service. So thanks again. Enough of that. Let's get into the review. As I mentioned, we're reviewing 2 new items. This is the egg bake, and this is the Handwich. It's a play on words, not a sandwich, but because it's so small, it fits in your hand. It's a Handwich. And the primary difference between the Impossible Handwich and the classic one, well, besides the fact that one's vegetarian and the other one uses real meat, this one uses the Impossible sausage, is that the classic one has an egg on it. So yeah, this will be interesting. Let's get into the review. We'll try out the egg bake first. That seems kind of like an appetizer. This is what it looks like. That's really good. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy that quite a bit, actually. Oh, wow. I've had some of the Starbucks egg white bites, and I mean, this is bigger, and it definitely has more calories, but I find the texture to be a lot less kind of synthetic, lot less fake, more, it tastes more like an actual egg, and it's got a bunch of different peppers, and I'm not exactly sure. I think it has some type of like chicken or meat inside of it. And there's some type of sauce, which I really enjoy. It helps add a little bit of spiciness. I wouldn't even say spicy, but more flavor, I'd say. It helps add to that flavor profile. Texture-wise, as I mentioned, I enjoy this quite a bit more than the Starbucks egg white bite. So for ratings, I think I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. On to the next item. This is the Impossible Handwich from Jamba Juice. And I actually thought that's pretty interesting. Jamba Juice making breakfast sandwiches. Who would have thought? Before you know it, we're gonna have Jamba Juice making donuts or something. It's yeah. I'll rip this open, show you guys what it looks like on the inside. See how it tastes. That's pretty good. What I enjoy quite a bit about this one is that the bread, there's not too much of it. And that's actually one of the, I don't want to spoil too much of that podcast episode, but that's actually one of the main issues I had with the Dunkin' breakfast sandwich was the bread. They used an English muffin, and yeah, let's just say I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but yeah, make sure to listen to hear more details. But this one, the bread, it's nice, soft, not too chewy, and there's not too much of it, as I mentioned. So you get a nice flavor of that Impossible breakfast sausage. And the flavor of the breakfast sausage, I mean, it's crazy how real tasting vegetarian meats are nowadays. I was actually talking to my co-host on that podcast after we recorded it. Or maybe it was during it, I don't even remember. But if it wasn't for bacon and ham, I could honestly go vegetarian, I think. I just like my bacon too much. But yeah, this almost tastes like real meat. It has a nice flavor to it. and that cheese on top, it just helps kind of bring it all together. But at the end of the day, I can't give it too high of a rating because it is just a piece of breakfast sausage with melted cheese on a pretty nice, actually, piece of bun. So let's get into the ratings. I'm going to give the Impossible Breakfast Handwich from Jamba Juice a rating of 7 out of 10. Pretty solid. And once again, big thanks to Peter and Tom over at Jamba Juice. Super helpful, great customer service. And honestly, if there's anyone from Jamba Juice watching this, definitely think about giving them a raise. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to hear more, check out Fast Foodies Podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.